babe, so jumping right into this video, the hair that I'll be using today is from Klaiyi hair. I think I'm saying that right. I'll put all the information down in the description box below, but my hair is just kind of damp and dirty actually, so yeah, disregard. But nevertheless, this is going to be a quick little protective style with this deep curly hair. I am using a 16-inch. I actually had 3 bundles of a 16-inch from them, so if you didn't see my previous video, definitely make sure to check that out. Now for hair oil, just because my hair is kind of dry and just going through some things, I am using my coconut oil mixed with, I believe this is black castor oil, just to kind of go ahead and moisturize a little bit. So I'm just going to be doing this braided updo kind of bun style. So just in a diagonal motion, I am parting out about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of hair out just along the sides. So you can kind of do this as you please. It does not have to be in this exact motion. The goal is just to do some braids going up into the ponytail. So if you like the way that I'm doing this, definitely just kind of follow along. It'll definitely work out for you. So I'm deciding to part it out in a way that follows my hairline so that when I kind of swoop my baby hairs, everything just kind of goes into place. Now y'all, my hair is really going through it, like literally really going through it. I got a really good trim, cut off about 2 inches, and so it is all the same length. However, these ends have got to go. I have some heat damage, no heat damage, a little bit of heat damage, like no, it just has to go. So what I'm planning to do, like I keep saying in my other videos, I want to do a really big chop, but it's 50-50. Some people want me to do the big chop, some people are like just transition. So what I'm going to be doing is transitioning for the time being, and then eventually I will do a big chop. So you guys definitely make sure to thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already to see the big chop, because this hair has to go, y'all. I'm just tired of even looking at it. It's like dull and just no, it's just no. So anyway, I have the 2 parts parted out here. And as you can see, I'm just kind of getting the back portion out of the way. And so I'm just going to go through with a paddle brush and kind of brush out this section here. And I'm going to be taking my Ebin 24-hour edge tamer just to go ahead and smooth out my edges. I am going to be putting this at the base of the braid also, just to make sure that all the hair slicks up really, really quick and easy. Now my cornrows were very lazy and drawn out. They were not super tight or anything, so you don't have to worry about that part. I literally just needed something to get up and go. So just taking a small brush. This is a very dense brush. Actually, I think it's for men, but nevertheless, this is what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to start off braiding. Now, I always just part off a little section in the front just to really be able to grip a small amount at a time, and then I kind of take the braid upward. Now, I apologize, y'all. I went out of focus here, which sucks because every time I do a bun video, my camera goes out of focus. It's like, is this a sign? Like, what is that about? I have no clue. But nevertheless, you guys can still get the gist of what I'm doing. So if you need to learn how to do a cornrow, I don't have any specific videos on how to cornrow. I think I have one that shows you like cornrows and then a braided bun, so definitely make sure to check that out if you have it. I don't think that I really slowed down the cornrow process, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section below. I don't think I've ever done a detailed video on that, but I don't have a problem doing it. But nevertheless, just same thing on both sides. I'm just smoothing out my edges here, and like I said, I like to smooth them while I'm doing the braid so I don't have to worry about having you know, too much hair out or too much hair in once the braid is actually complete, right? So this was a really, really quick and easy protective style. Like I said, my hair is just y'all, oh my god. And I have 4C. I guess it's like 4C. Who even cares about the number, y'all? My hair is a bunch of different patterns, but at the roots I can definitely see the health, and that the roots are definitely starting to curl up. Y'all know I have that one side that's kind of wavy, so we'll see what happens when I do the big chop. But nevertheless, this is where I am right now. So just gonna go ahead and smooth out the front section, taking my edge control. I will be mixing this with the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Edge Control as well. But for the most part, yeah, you definitely want to do this style when your hair is kind of getting old, because you're going to be using a lot of products. Like, you don't necessarily have to. If your hair slicks up with like water or just a little bit of gel, you should be fine. But if you do have a more coarse texture and you want to be able to really get a sleek and smooth ponytail, this will definitely work for you. So, you know, old hair, no worries. There's always something that you can do with it. And so here's that Argan Oil Edge Control. I heard that they were going to discontinue it. I don't know what happened with that story, but obviously that is not true because here it is. So going through with a paddle brush, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to get through the bulk of my hair, which is in the middle, to make sure that the ponytail can lay as flat as possible. And so that is a trick that I've learned. You know, definitely make sure to smooth, smooth, smooth. And for my ponytail holder, I actually like to use the thick headband. So those just like never ending headbands, I double them up and then I'll go ahead and use it as my ponytail holder because it does not pull and tug up my hair. It just stays really, really tight, firm, without tugging like at the roots or at the tips of my hair when it's time to take it out. So that works. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out the braid. That was completely unnecessary, guys. I really could have just braided my two ends into my big old little puff at the top, but nevertheless, that's not what I did. So just gonna go ahead and do a little chunky braid. I call this my dookie braid, which that's so disgusting. That is disgusting. But anyway, just gonna go ahead and braid that down, and then I'm actually gonna create a little bun using my hair along with I guess, yeah, it's all my hair right now at this point. Okay. And if your hair is long enough, you can actually get away with this style with just literally creating a bun at this point. But yeah, I wanted to just add a little bit more juice to it to get that nice full chunky bun look. You can totally use you know, what is that, the Kanekalon hair, if you know you want to do a cheaper option. Completely up to you, but these bundles are reusable. So for the base of the bun, as you guys know, how I wrap my bundles around, really, really lazy. I take the end, literally wrap it around the base of the bun, and I continue to wrap. So when I'm doing these buns, I never end up needing a bobby pin just because of the way that I wrap it. So when I get to the very end of the track, I literally take the end of the track, including a piece of hair, and wrap it around the base and use that to kind of secure the bottom of the ponytail. So as you can see, that's all I'm doing. I did not use any pins, nothing. That's it. Like, that's it. Now, at first I was going for this bun that was going to be kind of just like all curly all over, but it looks weird. So I actually ended up turning this into a bun tutorial. So I'll have to try that type of ponytail I was going to do a different time. Today was not the day. So I'm just really brushing this out, and I'm really wanting to tease the hair just a little bit, just to make sure that, of course, I can really, obviously I'm going to be able to cover my bun with the hair. That's not a problem, but I really want to be able to play with it so that the hair just kind of falls into place. So this one, it can take a while, or you can get it on the first try. Usually the less you work with it, the better the bun looks. I notice that when I play with my bun for way too long, I don't know if it's me looking at it too long or what happens, but it just starts to get really crazy. So just play with it just a little bit. I did end up using about 2 to 3 bobby pins or hairpins just to kind of keep it in place so that it's not like unraveling or anything like that. I put 1 in the top and 2 in the sides. And then of course I am going to go ahead and just kind of like play around with my baby hair just to get it up and out the way. If you're not a fan of baby hair, you can totally stop here and you should be pretty much done for the most part. I am using this little brush tool that I got from my beauty supply store for like I think $2 for a pack of 2, really cheap. And then for to do my edges, I'm actually using the Ebon Edge Control. So because I had already put that on the roots of my hair, that actually helps to keep my hair really straight. And then I go in to kind of reinforce it with the Argan Oil Edge Control, just a teensy tiny bit. So the Ebon holds really, really tight, like it's a really good pomade. And then just to kind of loosen it up a little bit, you know, I go in with the Cream of Nature. So this is what that looks like. You can definitely tie it down just to make sure that it's secure, and you are all set. You have a nice little protective style, at least for a day or two. Call it a day and you are all done. So definitely check the description box for the details regarding the hair. They do have a sale going on for the holidays. Don't forget that. Make sure you're a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, babes.